I don't even know how I got this. I got it fair and square. How? How does one get... Thank you, Smiths. Not sponsored. For some context, I don't even own a PlayStation 5. The last PlayStation I owned was the PlayStation 2. How many games would you like? All of them. This is like a disgusting amount of games. This will take me like 10 years. There was a sale. These are all from sales and secondhand. And after the unboxing, we will talk about the disk drive, putting it in, and why physical media is important. So in addition to unboxing goodness, there'd be an economics lesson. In fairness, I had a tough year. My leg was broken since November 2023, which means I haven't left the house in a full year. Literally haven't left the house in a full year. And to some of you, to make it really worse, I was on Xbox. So not only was I stuck at home housebound, but I had no games to play. I was going to get a gaming PC, and then I saw the commercial for this and it looked really pretty. And I was like, no gaming PC is going to look this good. And like, again, I didn't think I was going to get one. I think the big factor is we don't have PlayStation Direct in our country, but in Ireland we just get it from Smiths. Like, anyone who knows video games knew that Smiths was going to get it. And at 10 AM I refreshed. The page listing went from 12 items to 18, so I knew something came onto the website. I'm just talking about this to avoid the inevitable, which is I'm going to have to open it up. Apologies for the box footage of me opening like the brown box and stuff. Again, broken leg, still kind of broken, still hasn't healed, so like one bad move. If this falls on the leg, I'm done. So we're gonna have to open this very carefully. Let's just open this thing already, and then later on we'll tackle the games and a disk drive. Apologies for my unkept room. It's quite hard to clean and organize your room when your leg's broken. There's my crutches. I want you all to feel sorry for me and be like, he needs this PlayStation 5. Broken leg. Was on an Xbox. I need this. I wasn't going to make a video because I felt so guilty, and I still feel kind of guilty because I know like so many hardcore PlayStation fans want it. I had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2, so I'm coming home to PlayStation 5. What a homecoming. Actually, a really nice detail on the box is they have every generation of a PlayStation on it. They have a PlayStation 1 up here, they have a PlayStation 2 on the left hand side, a PS3 on the right, and I'm assuming probably a PS4 on the back or bottom. This is actually quite a heavy box, so I had to like lift this while sitting down, and it was tough. Okie dokie. Oh, how the hell am I gonna... Doesn't it just open up like this though? How are people in wheelchairs supposed to do this? I apologize that I can't fully get the camera properly, but I literally can't stand up to move the tripod and stuff, so I apologize. Okay. Oh, okay, I can show you this way. I don't know why I couldn't just lift it up. I don't know why I had to open the flaps. I guess they just wanted you to see all these nice little graphics and some stuff about the contents. Let's see. PlayStation 5 Pro, DualSense wireless controller, a poster, and even a paperclip. Oh, it says PlayStation 30th anniversary up there. The box is very nice and detailed. Oh no, it's not textured. It's not textured, it's just, you know, it's a box. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. Oh, should it be heavy? Probably look like I'm having a panic attack. Okay, I'm literally just trying to make sure nothing falls on me. This is stunning. The number I did get was 1,805. Damn, it's an odd number. No, I mean, that's brilliant. Someone out there obviously got 666 and stuff. Whoever got console 69, nice. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, my mind is so many different things currently, and I haven't made a video in years because, you know, my leg. I'm not going to do a review. So don't expect one, just because I feel the economics of this is very different than a regular PS5 Pro, and I think there's definitely good valid questions about the value of PS5 Pro. Is it too expensive? No, should have had a disk drive for that price. I'm very aware it's hard to discuss the value of this because it's going to hold its value. I mean, I could play this for 10 years and probably if I needed the cash, I could get, you know, I could sell it and break even or maybe even make something off of it. If you're wondering like why would you pay that amount of money, the main reason why I was like I can do this is because like if I needed the money I could sell it and, you know, you definitely got all your money back. So if it ever gets stolen, no one buy 1805, it's mine. This is my one. Oh yeah, someone was like, are you gonna, like, you should like sell this and make some money. I just had a year of a broken leg and not leaving the house. I do not need bad energy in my life. There was no scenario I was ever scalping, you know, one of these, because that just invites really poor energy into your life. And again, X-ray, insert here, I do not need bad energy in my life. So no, I'm definitely keeping this. Okay, let's take the PlayStation out. Oh, I didn't even, my mind was so off. It's actually light. It might even be lighter than the Xbox Series X. I think it could even be lighter. It's not going to fit on my shelf. I have a white shelf you can obviously see over there. It's not going to fit on it, but I made room for it on my desk because it's so pretty. Of course I want to look at this. This needs to be on a desk. This needs full view. My laptop's just going to have to go in clamshell mode because I have a small desk. And there's a cool little graphic here with all the generations of PlayStation on it. Oh, this is weighted. Okay. How do I get in here? Oh, this is heavy. This is heavier than the actual PlayStation. So with its proper vertical stand, I'm going to put the PlayStation here on my desk. But I'm going to put it on its side somewhere safe. Yeah, the box is weighted. Okay, let's open this box. That was my phone, not the PlayStation. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, gorgeous. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Look, the poster has a folder. The poster has a folder. That's crazy. I should get this framed. Now, this is the kit of accessories. Looking good. And the boxes are all labeled. So this one has a picture of a wire on it. This one has a book. This one has a present. And then these ones are shaped. This, I'm assuming, is the fancy DualSense Edge controller. That is so glamorous and luxurious and fancy. When I think about like how I play computer games, like I go hard on my game controllers. Like if you saw me play Shenmue 2 or I got Tekken 8, I mean, I will not be using this fancy controller for those games because I just button mash like crazy. Maybe not for a Souls-like game. Maybe probably not how I'm going to play Elden Ring. Oh my gosh. Get out of town. And you even have replaceable thumbsticks and everything. Oh, I'll open this at another occasion because this is so fancy. I must keep the packaging. This will be the controller I'll use on a regular basis. This is the DualSense Edge. I never used the DualSense. I haven't used the PlayStation since the PlayStation 2, so this has like motion controls and like Xbox doesn't have that. The Aura 1 or 2s are so, like, again, PlayStation 2. Did I remember what these buttons were like on the PlayStation 2? Like, it's been so long, I'm like, oh, these are what they're like now. This is nice. Even though I was playing on Xbox and Xbox 360, I'd still refer to buttons on the Xbox controller, like in PlayStation terms. So I'd always call like X square or B circle. And I've always caught myself playing games sometimes like circle, even though like it comes up on screen as B. There were actually a lot of these for stock in Ireland. I don't know what it was like in other countries, but if you really wanted a controller, if you really wanted a 30th anniversary just slim digital model, you could basically get one in Ireland. We got a lot of those, to be fair. And I love the color. I mean, apparently on the new PlayStations, they got rid of the color off the buttons. I don't know why you do that. The color is like so good. Another thing I love about controllers is that they're USB-C. And the PlayStation's USB-C. It's modern times. I'm a Mac user. USB-C is totally the way to go. Right, that's the controller. I guess this is the charging station. This is the charging station. This is really nice for my one controller. I might put this back. I don't think I'm going to put this on my desk yet. Like truthfully, I do need to wait until I can get better, until I can actually like properly stand up and rearrange my desk. Why is this a Debbie Downer unboxing video? Here is the wires. There's an icon of a wire. So this one, okay, which is which? And we have a USB-C cable to USB-C cable, the HDMI, and we also have, if you want to host the PlayStation on its side, the plastic. Ooh. I'm like, ooh. What's this one for? Do we think this is for the charging station? Or do we think this is actually for the PlayStation? I'll leave this box out. This seems highly critical. This is a box of manuals. There's a picture of a library book. Oh, this is so glamorous. How fancy is this? Basically every manual that I guess if you bought everything separately, they just basically put out all the manuals into one container. And then underneath the manuals is actually the stand itself, I think. Oh, this is the disk drive cover. We're gonna need one of these. This is your disk drive cover. Lovely. And this is your stand. And I'm gonna have to watch this footage back to make sure I put everything back in the right place. Ooh. Okay, something. That's the screw. This is the stand. The screw fell. No worries. I can't even reach and get them. Screw. And then the last box is one with a present on it. I think this is where you get your paper clips and all the other fun stuff. Ah, this is where you get the fancy stuff. So let's see. It just says 30th. That's fun. and paper clips. Am I going to use, these are totally collector's items. Oh, so you put this onto the USB-C cable. Yeah, I'll do that. So the neat thing that they're saying is that basically you can turn your USB cable for your regular controller into the old-fashioned style. I think, yeah, that has to be it for sure. Oh, that's the worst unboxing ever. Okay, so this goes there. The book goes here. It's the charging stand, regular controller. What was here? Memory of a fish. Oh, wires. So I need the HDMI cable. I need the power cord. I'm guessing this is for the charging dock. Does the PlayStation 5 Pro need a power brick? No, it doesn't. Whew. Oh no, I forgot my poster. I'm not opening the poster, are you kidding me? How did the poster even fit? Oh, it went this way. Oh, and lastly, like a piece of paper from Sony just talking about how the warranty, minimum security updates till April 2027. You'd love to hear it. I'll be 31 then. I'm still playing the PlayStation. Okay, pack some of this away just so I can make some room for myself. I think I got everything. So this is your disk drive cover. Very important. We're now getting to the DIY section. Right, let's talk disk drive. The long and the short of it is that while this is a very exciting unboxing, it wasn't cool that Sony didn't provide a disk drive for the PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, even though I'm new to PlayStation coming from Xbox and was going to get a gaming PC, I think it's pretty well understood that if you're a console gamer and a pro, you want a disk drive. Particularly for this experience. Like, again, I got so lucky getting this place, so lucky, that after my 10 minutes of joy that I was like, holy crap, I got a PlayStation 5 30th anniversary, the second thing I said was, I need to find a disk drive now. That's just not a fun thing to do. It's a really terrible buying experience having to get this separately. I mean, I know this is such a celebration, but I think it's really important that you advocate. If people want it, you have to use your voice and speak out about it. The obvious push from Sony is that they want people to go digital. But what was really interesting to me was that my takeaway from this experience was that if you're just buying a regular PS5 Pro, you're inadvertently teaching people how to build computers because all of a sudden you have them sourcing extra components that were very hard to find. I don't know what it was like in America, but I know here in Europe it was near impossible, and I think it was the same in Japan. Sony's teaching consumers how to research and source components just by the very nature of this disk drive and not including it. And we have to do some assembly. Now, obviously assembling a disk drive into a PlayStation 5 is not building a computer, but the conversation changes from I've never built a PC, I'm too scared to, and the new conversation for that console gamer is going to be instead, how much more difficult is it than assembling a PS5? And most people are going to say, not that much more difficult. So it's very careful what you wish for, because on one hand it's like, yeah, Sony wants people to go digital, but at the same time, once you teach a man how to fish, they're just gonna build a computer instead if it comes to that, because it's just so much more competitive on PC. But enough talk about that, let's open the disk drive. So, oh yeah, this is the disk drive. Less fancy than the 30th anniversary Pro. Come on, buddy. I haven't made a video in a year, so like, kind of nervous on camera. I think I'm getting back into it. I do have a gaming channel though. If you guys want to check that out, I'll plug my gaming channel while I try to get the stupid disk drive out of the box. Okay, here we go. I probably wasn't supposed to take this out of the packaging. Whatever, dude. Okay. Oh, do you need extra vertical stands if you're using a disk drive? Hold on to those. I don't need the cover, so we'll keep the cover in there. But what I do need though is my disk drive. So this is the disk drive. This is a Blu-ray drive that's region unlocked. This is the disk drive. Okie dokie. I'm guessing this goes back into the box. I think I just made a silly mistake doing that. I wasn't sure if I could pull off being a hardcore gamer enough, so I had to pull out the Tomb Raider merchandise. I was like, I need to wear my Tomb Raider jumper for this. Okay, this is the disk drive. Lovely. This side. This is the matching 30th anniversary disc cover. So we have to do some assembly now. Thank you, Sony. This is the PlayStation 5. I did smell it. It smells like electronics. There's no car smell off of it. Yeah, it's time to take the plastic off. We're going to break the seal. Maybe we're not. Some ASMR for yous. Are you kidding me? Gosh, they never make it easy. I'm probably doing this completely wrong. I don't want to like hurt the PlayStation. Oh, it's all wrapped up. There you go. You love to see it. We'll do this side too. Wrapping it like this was an interesting choice. They should just make this like a default color. I mean, Sony, you're in the hardware business. You want people to buy PlayStations. Just make a version. It doesn't have to be engraved. I think people would just buy this anyway. Just sell them the cover. Sony, you're leaving money on the table. I think this is all the adhesive. We did it. Oh, right. Disk drive. Very important. I'm petrified about breaking this. It's clips, right? Oh, Jesus. Okay, nothing fell. Okay, this is how neat and organized I'm going to be. I'm going to put it back into, this is the one that the one with the disc hole came into. So this will go back into its special box, the 30th anniversary box. Okay, see you little buddy. I will say, like the shape of the console is nicer without the disc drive. I'm not going to lie to you, but I think with the way Sony does pricing for their games, it's not worth it. So this is it here. And in a way, Sony is making the PlayStation 5 Pro more PC-like because this here is the CMOS battery. Phillips head screwdriver. You can take the CMOS battery out. You grab your Blu-ray drive. Like I'm an expert on the subject. But I don't see a hole. Oh, okay. Is it in? Is it in? Oh, that better be bloody in. And this is the disc cover. I wouldn't mind, but obviously this is a limited edition. I don't think Sony will sell you replacements, so. Okay, I think it's on. This is the PlayStation 5 with the disc drive. It's too gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now let's add the vertical stand onto it because it will go on my desk. And from my understanding, this little circle thing pops out. Pothole cover. I don't even know if my camera will pick that up. Which hole does it go into? It obviously has to go in the shape of the curvature. Okay, I only see one hole. Right. Yeah, that's solid enough. This is the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th anniversary edition. All assembled. I'll put this pothole cover with the regular disc drive cover so I don't lose it. That's how precious I am. I'm like, I can't lose this pothole cover. And you wouldn't blame me. This is going to look stunning on my desk. It does look pretty cool up here. Ta-da! Sorry about the crutches. It matches the colour of my crutches. It's a big boy. Does this seem a little lopsided to you? Uh-oh. I will do all the wires and stuff off camera because that'll take ages and I have to be careful not to hurt myself. Will we have a look at some of the games? We're going to do a bonus unboxing. PlayStation has turned 30 and Lara Croft here, she's going to turn 30 in 2 years. I mean, come on, Tomb Raider. And this is the new Tomb Raider Remastered Deluxe Edition. And I had to get this. Even though, again, I bought this game twice already. Thank you, Smiths. Smiths is not sponsoring this, but Smiths wants to sponsor this again. So this is Tomb Raider Deluxe Edition. Beautiful. Although Smiths, you did ding my packaging a little bit. Not too happy about that. And inside of it, get a lot of goodies. You get a download link for the official soundtrack. You of course get a copy of Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 Remastered starring Lara Croft. This is so cool because this is a map book of every level from all 3 of her adventures. And it's cartography. It's like geographic cartography. And what's really cool about this is in a weird way, you can almost use it as a walkthrough because they're the maps of each level from her adventures. And whoever did the cartography is stunning. I think the graphics and the visuals are so beautiful. Like, that is so cool. Like, they've really did a cartography of every level. It's just so pretty. But because you can use that as a walkthrough, it does say spoiler warning. And you get soundtrack of the greatest hits on CD. Nice little CD of Lara there in the jungle of Tomb Raider 3 Level 1. And probably one of the nicest steelbooks I've ever seen. I've seen many steelbooks, but like this is a hot steelbook. That, my friends, is a steelbook. And the art on the inside's pretty stunning too. So yeah, I had to get Tomb Raider. I had to get the physical. These are the heap of games I got. All of these used, on sale. But the reason why I wanted to do this is I wanted to demonstrate how important physical media is in terms of how much money you can save. A lot of these games, you know, it's Black Friday as I'm recording this. Sony has put not a lot of their games on sale. This is Gran Turismo 7. This is obviously Sony's marquee driving simulator for the PlayStation. I got this retail, so it's new, but it was on sale from Smiths. Again, Smiths isn't sponsoring this. I got all these extra tickets. Smiths had a Black Friday sale. €34. If you buy this digitally, it's going to cost you 80, and they've never put this on discount, at least here in Europe. This costs serious money over time, and a lot of these games, you play them once and then you sell them on. This is Metaphor Fantasio. I believe it's €70 from PlayStation Network. Got this used off someone. You know, you can buy used games. This apparently takes like 100 hours to finish. I'm lucky if I get through this once. I won't be playing this again. I can just play it and hopefully finish it, and then I'll sell it. And I think another important thing is when people talk about games recently, in most, you know, recent years, there's no games this generation. There's no games you're willing to take a punt on. And I think a lot of the reason why a lot of people are scared to buy games that maybe aren't in their normal wheelhouse is that when you buy digital, there's no recourse. You can't return them, you can't sell them on, you can't sell them to a friend, you can't do a trade. And that's the beauty of physical, is that, like, you know, a great example is Cyberpunk 2077. This is a really acclaimed game, but I never liked The Witcher 3, and that was also by CD Projekt Red. I never finished the first mission of The Witcher 3. So this game is actually quite risky for me, because if I don't like this, you know, again, if I bought this digitally, kind of screwed. With this, first off, got it on sale from Amazon, and I can sell it into either CEX or to a friend, and even if I do like the game and I finish it, probably gonna sell it. Like a lot of these story games, I think, you know, The Last of Us Part 1, Part 2, I'm probably going to play through these, enjoy it. Maybe if they're amazing, I'll keep them. Again, I have the choice. Elden Ring, Game of the Year, but apparently this is going to take me like 1,000 hours. Again, I'd be very lucky if I can finish this once. Totally selling this after I complete it. Oh, I got this game for €6. This is kind of like the janky stuff that I was talking about. Like, you would never buy this digitally. You'd be like, that's so much money. But like, I kind of wanted to see what this is all about. It's remastered. No one's ever heard of this game. It doesn't even have a Metacritic score, and it got a remastered version. €6 from Amazon. Yeah, like the point of all this is that you can sell all these games and you can still keep the digital entitlements. I mean, the real reason why I bought Spider-Man Miles Morales, even though it's on the PlayStation Network, is that this version comes with Spider-Man Remastered. And this isn't for sale on the PS Network, but I got this for €40, so I'll redeem Spider-Man Remastered, play that, then play Miles Morales. I'm actually late to the game on Resident Evil. On my YouTube channel, I've done a lot of the Resident Evils actually, and so I'll do this for YouTube. But I mean, this is a story-based game. These inevitably always end up on Game Pass or PS Plus, so I'll play this now. I'll probably want to play it again in 3 or 4 years' time. And then by then, it's probably going to be on a subscription service, or it might be on a sale for dirt cheap. Everything I actually got here was on sale, with the exception of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, paid full price for. I am going to keep that baby till the end of time. In a way, these can represent your entire game collection over a console generation. And that is so much money lost if you buy these digitally and, you know, never play them again. Because, you know, again, like I'm telling you, who's going to play this twice? There's real value to a disc drive is what I'm trying to say. Again, so many of these games you cannot get for sale. And if they get rid of the disc drive entirely and they go pure digital, there'll be even like less sales on less games than there are already. But look at all my games. I told you, like, broken leg, I'm hibernating. I am not going outside all winter because the surgeon was like, don't trip, don't fall. There's no protection on that leg, that needs to heal. So it's just gonna be me and all these games this winter. And then in the spring, running into a CEX with some of these and doing some trade-ins. For example, I couldn't find any of the Final Fantasies on sale. Hopefully in January, February, maybe someone's selling their used copy. I'll trade a few of these in, get my money back and buy those. I have a system. But I think the value was I was able to kind of go all out and buy games I'd never think about buying. Like the Crew Motorfest, it's a Ubisoft game. But again, if it's crap, I'll just sell it. I know some people love physical media to hold collections, but then again, there are going to be games I will keep, like Tekken, Gran Turismo, Tomb Raider, obviously. So even if I get rid of Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2, I'll still have Spider-Man 1 tied to the PlayStation to my user account. So, like, it's cool. In the club, we all fam. Anyway, enough talking about physical media and the value and the importance. That there's your economics lesson. Let's go and hook this up, and we'll do first boot. Alright, so here's the PlayStation 5 plugged in, and we're going to give it first boot. I didn't realize it was going to go blue. I'm easily impressed. Oh wow, the controller lights up too. Okay, so the console's gone white. I love how I'm narrating this. You can see for yourself. What am I waiting for? I don't understand. What am I waiting for? Maybe it's my capture card. Oh, English? I need to adjust to HDR. Optimized experience. Green. Right, we're doing a system update, so I don't know why it's not working with my capture card. I think it has something to do with the HDR. Maybe if I go in, turn that off or something, we'll get it to work. But apologies about the microphone. I wanted to use OBS to show you the screen properly, but I'll have to wait until I'm past setup to show you that. Alright, the update installed, so let's press the PlayStation button. To use your DualSense, okay, we're updating the controller now. Oh, there's the disk drive. Your disk drive is connected to your PS5. To use your disk drive, register it, please. Registering the disk drive. A lot of controversy about this because what happens in 20 years when those servers are disconnected? You have a game disc, insert it now, will install. Oh, funny you should say that, I do. I was gonna be cool like Spider-Man, but who am I kidding? We're doing Tomb Raider. So, let's pop open the beautiful Tomb Raider disc. And we're going to insert it like that. Oh, here we go. Welcome to PlayStation 5. Oh, look at that. Again, I've only ever used the Xbox interface, so this is new to me. Oh, Lara Croft is back. She sure is. I'm going to play the Spider-Man games in order, as you quite imagine. So we're going to do a mini unboxing of Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate. And then I'm going to press download to console. So that should download to this. Brilliant. Great news is that I got my capture card working with the PlayStation 5. You have to disable HDCP. So this is the home screen. I really like it. I like that you can get the nice pictures of the games that you own. On Xbox it was just more like ads and like the Xbox like achievements or something. I should mention that my Elgato capture card tops out at 1080p. And not 4K, so if it's looking a bit weird, it's my capture card. I need a new one, but I'm skint. Elgato sponsor me so I can play my new PlayStation Pro now. Okay. Oh, the music changes. Okay, that's amazing. Who are we getting? Let's load up Lara. Okay, let's read the EULA. Unfortunately, my save games will not transfer over from the Xbox Series X. And now that I have the PlayStation 5 version, I'll have to play it again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do speedruns and no secrets. And then I'll unlock New Game Plus. And then we'll do New Game Plus. So I'll have to play it 2 more times. Let's see if I can get used to the controls though, because I did tank controls on Xbox. I'm a tank control expert. But I said for the new versions, we'll do modern controls and I'll show you how to do it. So, if you're new to Tomb Raider, again, what you want to do is remap the look button from like clicking in your right analog stick and just change it to like R1. This is such an old game, like why would you? And look, you can even toggle between the old graphics. I love you, Lara. Right, who are we kidding? Let's do the assault course. I actually got good with these modern controls.
Feel free to take a look around.
I'm really getting back into the swing of using PlayStation buttons already. It's like 20 years hasn't passed at all.
See how quickly the assault course can be completed. Are you ready?
The Tomb Raider expert's going to show you how to do it. So let's run this assault course, baby. I believe the time to beat is 2 minutes 20. Come on, Lara, we can do this. You need to save some time, bypass the monkey swing. This is showing off the PS5 Pro graphics. Be very careful because with the modern controls, for some odd reason, you can't aim, you can't change targets. So she's going to lock onto Winston there with his bulletproof vest. I'm like, Winston, I'm not going to shoot you. And come on, Lara, sprint, 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 sprint. Come on, woman, you can do this.
Gosh, that was fast. But
Aha.
I'm sure you can do better.
And that's my first trophy. So yeah, I don't know if anyone realizes this, but Winston actually changed his outfit. So look at him. He can shoot the poor fecker. Now it's going to photo mode. Now how do I take a screenshot on the PlayStation controller? Is it that's like a microphone button? If I press the PlayStation button... Oh no, don't do that. Control center. Okay. Jump to your next, okay. Controls to enhance your gameplay. I can do music. And my friends and parties are there too. I got a screenshot for that, but how do I just take a normal screenshot? And look how far we've come. Although I think it's so impressive how good Tomb Raider looked on the PlayStation 1. I mean, these aren't bad graphics for a PlayStation 1. But it does look very nice now. There he is. Come on, Winston. I've got a little surprise for you. He's like, Laura, why are we in the freezer? Actually, in Tomb Raider 3, because most people do this in Tomb Raider 2, but you can just shoot him inside the freezer. Like, talk about adding insult to injury. And then lock the door on him. I'm expecting one frozen fishmonger. Haha, there he is. Look at Winston, he's frozen. Yeah, she's serving. There we go. That's the screenshot right there. Oh, look at me, I'm picking this up. So we got Astro's Playroom. Apparently this will teach me kind of all about the sensations that you can do with the controller. So I'm gonna hold it so I can feel it. Okay, this is giving Marvel. PlayStation Studios. Oh, whoa. Okay. My Xbox controller could never do this. There's speakers in this. Damn. Okay, this controller is cool. Oh my god, there's force feedback. I swear this is genuine. I didn't know this. Why doesn't the Xbox have any of that? This is amazing. I really didn't look up what the PlayStation 5 could do. I just bought it. I didn't realize the PlayStation 5 could do this. Sure, no wonder people buy a PlayStation over the Xbox. But this is the ugly old version. Okay, that's so cool. Does every game act like this though with the controller? Like when you play Final Fantasy or whatever, are we all doing this? Oh, but there's even feedback. Oh, I thought it was from the analog stick, but it's from the controller itself. Oh, it's like a double. Gotcha. I'm like a child learning to play a video game console. Okay. Can you just, my microphone picking all this up? Oh, it's a hard drive. Are we inside of a computer? Toaster. That's PlayStation. Okay, Central Processing Unit Plaza. And the map? What happens if, oh, cooling springs. Oh, this is like Crash Bandicoot, isn't it? It's a bit like Network Speedrun. Okay. Isn't Lara in this? Which version is she in? Jungle. Who are we kidding? Of course she's there. Oh wow. Does this get gimmicky? Or is this why everybody's raving over Astrobot? New area unlocked, okay. It's clever that they packed in a game. I think every console should do a pack-in game. If they're a fool not to. I think it's a great way to launch a franchise. I mean, look at Astrobot. If I sold the show, I can't. Oh, look, there's Crash. Oh, baby Crash Bandicoot. Oh no, there's someone with a camera there. Look at the bunnies. Can I do something with them? Oh, I have a cape. I already know I have a cape. What am I doing with this? Oh, I get myself some steps. Are we draining the water? Oh, get rid of you. God, you guys, I'm gonna have to... Okay, checkpoints. Oh, we can laser them though. Oh look, it's Lara. There she is. Right, should we install another game? We'll do Tekken. So this one's copying. That's brilliant. Right, are we doing Tekken 8? What? No, we're gonna start without updating. We're getting the disc version. You can't do that on Xbox. On Xbox, it gives you a really hard time. It's like, I don't want you to play, and if you try play this, we're gonna disconnect you and cut off your membership. Oh, it's not that dramatic, but they really don't want you to play an older version on Xbox. God, last Tekken I played was like Tekken 5, again, on PlayStation 2. Are the families still fighting? Like Jin, is he still with the dad? Ah, look at the Irish. Of course I'd be playing Nina Williams. Didn't she have a son? Beefcake. Oh my god, the panda! I forgot about the panda. Yeah, there's my beefcake. Oh, there's 2 beefcakes. Tekken 8. Ooh, creepy. Come on, Nina. I need my Nina Williams. Nina Williams. Ireland!
Let's get this over with.
With a bloody not Irish accent. Oh, you can be anyone. I don't care who I'm going up against. Yeah, go on, surprise me. Okay. Do a speciality move. Oh, that's the move. Oh, what am I doing? Bloody hell, there's guns now in Tekken? When did I get good at tech? Okay. Can they still jump? Oh yeah, they can still jump. The controller isn't really making any noises or doing anything cool. It must be just an Astrobot thing. Come on, Nina. Come on. Come on, girl, we got this. There we go. You love to see her go. Yeah, you use those guns. Why does Tekken have guns? Oh my god, flawless. I did that on hard mode, by the way. Excellent.
What's done is done.
Damn straight it is, Nina. We can do Spider-Man Remastered, which has downloaded, and so much Marvel. It's so bright. New game. Ooh, select difficulty. Friendly neighborhood. Pete cannot be knocked out. I'll just go with amazing. Performance Pro. Well, at least it knew that I'm on the Pro. I've never played any because I didn't have a PS4, so I never played these. And I never watched them on YouTube either. Is Tom Holland going to be in this? Why doesn't Peter Parker not just monetize? Oh, he does look a bit Tom Hollandish. But why doesn't Peter Parker just monetize his job? I wanted to see him naked. Like, he cheated me. This is like where the 3rd film left off. So, oh wait, this came out before the 3rd film. Remember at the end of the 3rd film with Tom Holland, he was in a crappy apartment? Actually no, it was like a brilliant apartment, and they're like, he's in a crappy apartment, and all of us in Ireland in a housing crisis are like, we'd kill to live in that hole. Well, we're in it now, baby. Oh. I'm not actually a comic book person, but I always liked Spider-Man, even as a kid. There was a game on the PlayStation 2 called Ultimate Spider-Man, and it was like very comic-y, and that was a vibe. My mum bought that for me just as a present. Like, I didn't ask for it, it was a complete surprise, and I loved that game. Please head back to the mission, okay? Oh sh! I'm supposed to be going this way. What? There's no map, but this isn't Grand Theft Auto. Oh, I have to follow the police. Got it. Okay. I know this. Ooh, there we go. Whoa, what's happened to Times Square? Oh, I love it when they make the men good looking, even the bad guys. I see you, Insomniac. Bring in the hammer. Your spider sends a flash around your head to warn of incoming attacks. When you see this, get ready to dodge. Circle? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Why I died? Does anyone even die in a Spider-Man mission? Stop putting me in the air. I'm terrible at this. Come on, Spidey. I like that. I like using the bins. How am I getting shot? I need to take this buddy down now. What do I do with my focus bar now that it's full? I like when you can wrap their arms so they can't use their guns. Okay, I know what a server room looks like. I'll do it, donkey, I'll do it. Bit of butt smashing.
Regret your life choices yet? There's no evidence.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. It's L2R2.
Going this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
First challenge, the door. How the hell do I get in?
Gotta be a vent around here.
Oh, thank you, Peter. That's so specific. A ventilation takedown.
Oblivious.
I like using...
I thought the IT guys in my laptop were...
Get past him. Destroy everything.
I was making my way up to the top.
Clear! Move up! Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan.
If you were that pinned down, oh my gosh, that would, they would not. I know it's a fictional superhero video game. Oh damn, he's got a rocket launcher. They have two.
Don't you think?
That's a very close range to try and use a rocket launcher on anyone.
What? Is it National Rocket Day or something?
Ouch! How did we even survive that? I think we just got whacked. Why is my PlayStation disc spinning up? This game is digital. And hold R2 to parkour.
Pleasure.
How do I get through that bloody door? Oh yes, look at the collision detection. That is the boss battles. That's Peter Parker. Peter Parker isn't his real enemy. It's the collision maps. Ooh. Back at him. Oh, it's quick time events. I should be good at these. I went to the school of Shenmue. I was thinking, remember that Spider-Man game with the funny if you don't do the quick time event properly and one blows up in the building? Oh, there we go, folks. We completed the first mission of Spider-Man. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the city. Is my PS5 Pro taking advantage of this? And that was Spider-Man Remastered. As you saw us playing Spider-Man Remastered, Gran Turismo 7 has finally downloaded, so let's finally play this game. I said the game had downloaded, or did it not download? Oh, welcome to Gran Turismo 7. We will now set up your basic controls. First of all, select your preferred type of steering. I guess we'll just go for the left stick like most. Is there no automatic transmission? Probably not for racing simulators. These are beginner who are familiar, have some experience. I say I have some. I've done some stuff from Forza. Select the graphic priority for PlayStation 5 Pro or ray tracing. Ray tracing. Oh, I am driving. Bloody hell. Hang on, what am I supposed to do? Well, I'm probably going in last. Why are people clapping at me for no random reason? I can now play Gran Turismo 7. Oh, bloody hell, this is the one I was looking for. So what am I doing? Do I just, oh, is it just World Map or Music Rally? Okay, normal difficulty. Oh, this is very posh. Right, this is like the slick music that Gran Turismo is known for. That's me racing to work. It's when you get an email in the morning from the producer that pre-call on the film set has started an hour early. They were racing in Dublin for a second. Oh, PlayStation, there you go. Okay, Gran Turismo 7. There's running, it says daily workout. What, there's exercise we have to do? Couldn't have hired a voiceover actor. Oh, well, I have to go get a used car. What? Oh, on Forza you just get like the fun stuff straight away. He definitely does not work in a used car shop. I don't think so, Andy. I don't think you work in a dealership. So it's the Hyundai, the Toyota, the Mazda. There's more. Oh, those are too expensive. Well, the ugly Honda has the highest PP, so I guess we should go for that. Well, sure, we'll be getting rid of this car in no time. Once, you know, we're... Oh, who's that F1 famous for? It's a really hot French guy. Once we're him, we can afford better than this. You can change the settings of your car. Oh, I don't know how to... I don't know anything about cars. Let's go to the cafe. That is so more my speed. I love a good cafe. I could do with a nice latte. Do we get to customize our avatar in the cafe? Oh, we're the only one here in our crappy car. Japanese combat. Your goal is simply to acquire the 3 cars listed on the menu. Oh gosh, this is very complicated. And we haven't even gone onto a racetrack yet. Compete at racetracks all over the world. Go on, we'll drive in Europe. Nowhere in Ireland. Oh, that's so typical. Sunday Cup, I like that. We could get a car. Sure, we'll go for a car. Let's enter. I'm in auto drive, that's grand. Oh no, I fear we have to hold the car. I fear we have to drive the car now. I'm afraid it's not auto anymore. Brake. Well, the graphics are nice. because I'm driving so slow I can take in the graphics. Look at all this ray tracing. Kind of like how in Forza you used to be able to like just run the other cars off the road. Oh, I have to follow the line. I keep forgetting in these racing games it's all about the line on the road. Come on, I made first place, baby. Move that bloody Toyota Aqua out of the way. Oh, we're on the final lap now. We got this. Oh, they're coming from behind. Oh, I won. Grand. Look at me, boy racer. Representing Ireland well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Wait, did I already own that car? So we have 2 of these cars now? Oh no, it's a fish. Oh, we're going to do replay. Oh, look at us. Ah yes, I remember that turn well. And that, folks, is Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Well, that was a long video. I hope you enjoyed watching me take out my new PlayStation 5 Pro 30th anniversary edition and go through all the games I've shown you. I had some camera issues. Again, it's really hard for me to record just because of my injury. And, you know, it's a very big camera. And I think the memory card ran out, so there was a few unboxings I missed. I got my copy of Alan Wake 2. I thought I was unboxing it on the camera, but the memory card was full. And the same for a really funny version of Tekken 8 that came with what I can only describe as a metal coaster. It's like they tried to make a steelbook, but instead just gave up and gave a plate with it. It was really weird. I feel like Alan Wake 1 and 2 will be the first games I'll play along with Spider-Man. And I'll get into those and really enjoy it. If you want to see me game, do go and check out my YouTube gaming channel, Lee's Play. I can't guarantee I'll play everything, but I'll probably have to do something with my new PlayStation 5 Pro. Although, just to set expectations, I do also play a lot of retro games on there. But do go over and give it a check out, and if you like it, you can obviously watch a few of them. My first impressions of the PS5 Pro have been great. I think, you know, it's a very nicely designed console. I feel so bad because I have to really admit I'm very console agnostic. I don't have a dog in the fight of a fan. Like, I was just someone who was very lucky to get a PS5 Pro, and because of that I will be selling my Xbox because I don't have the need to have both consoles. You know, a really odd thing is that sometimes the disk drive spins up for no reason. Like I thought it's just to read the license of the game and I installed it on the hard drive. So that's been really interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. So that's a quirk of the PlayStation 5 Pro. I can be honest. And I haven't felt the need to plug out the controller on the PlayStation either because it's just on my desk. So it's easy to keep it plugged in and wired. So I've yet to test the battery out, and I heard the battery on it isn't going to be as good as my Xbox One. And the batteries on the Xbox controllers do last a very long time. But the controller has so many features. It's crazy. I was playing Astro's Playroom. Obviously I'll have to get Astrobot. I'm sure the controller will probably have really great features on that. Not every game is using the controller though in that way. This has been a very long video, so if you've made it this far, thank you. I've tried to edit down as much as I can, so much so that I'm having to record this over several days. That's why there's costume changes. But if you enjoyed watching, do drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Did you get one? Are you one of the lucky ones? Maybe you got a Slim, or maybe you're happy with the PS5 you already have and you're waiting for the PS6. But do let me know. But other than that, I hope you're keeping safe and well. I wasn't going to, again, make a video, but I just said I would. If you did enjoy it though, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. It probably will be a while, probably will be once I'm recovered from my injury, but I will be making videos, I'm sure, once again. But thank you so much for watching, and bye.